Amazon's case, I started this thing with an incredibly small amount of capital, and it was able to grow because we didn't need a lot to begin with. The heavy lifting was in place for Amazon, right? So I didn't need to build a transportation network. It existed already. It was UPS and the Royal Mail and the US Postal Service and Deutsche Post and so on and so on. I didn't have to build a telecommunications backbone to connect with my customers. It was there. It was called the internet. And in fact, the internet was resting on top of the long-distance phone network at that time. You guys remember the dial-up modems? Some of you do. Some of you are too young to. Some of you should go to a museum and see a dial-up modem.
What was that sound?
Yeah. And so I recently showed a group of youngsters a payphone. I came across one, and I was like, my God, guys, come over here. This may be the last one. You have to see it. So the point is that Amazon got to rest on top of, we didn't have to build a payment system. It already existed. It was called the credit card. Computers were already on every desk thanks to Microsoft, IBM, and Apple. But what were they being used for? To play games, not to buy things on Amazon. And so all that heavy lifting was in place. And I want to, my greatest, I would have such a good feeling if I could be an 80-year-old guy and laying there thinking about my life, if I could say, look, there is now a bunch of entrepreneurs in space because I took my Amazon lottery winnings and built the heavy lifting infrastructure that does take billions of dollars in CapEx to lower the cost of access to space.